was a totally new experience for Fès Festival and also for Indian music, in the sense that most of the time we are presenting more like traditional and classical music in Fès Festival, and the idea was to show that India is much more than that nowadays. Thanks to you, we have the chance to discover a new aspect of what can be done with Indian cultures. So we had that very traditional Moroccan audience mixed with very intellectual people coming from France, from Spain. And the whole thing was great, and I enjoyed it very much. Even in one way, I found out I had that feeling that I had when I was a child myself, going to see a movie or something.
Got in really late last night, and now we've got a rehearsal with the orchestra, with the conductor. There's quite a lot to do really in the 3 days that we're here, and then we've got the show. So I better get ready.
I'm Denis Teste. I'm doing the management and the technical side.
Edith Nicol, I'm the artistic coordinator of Fès Festival and also the producer of The King of Ghosts.
The idea of King of Ghosts is to play the Cine-Concert with a local orchestra. So we had to find someone there who could put together a nice orchestra. Some people of the orchestra were coming from Italy, from Morocco, and there was kind of very international orchestra.
I've been following the work of Soumik since many years now. The thing that Soumik brings out of the traditional arena, out of the traditional field, the instrument, is something we need, to highlight and make travel this music more, this Indian classical music more.
So the film is an old 1960s film, and the story is about two musicians, one drummer and one singer, and they're from the village. They get lost in the forest and they meet a ghost, but he's not any ghost, he's the king of all ghosts, and he has many powers. So he gives them 3 wishes. Go on these mad adventures, and in the end they stop the war from happening with music. So it's a very powerful message as well. I saw this film when I was a child.
Speak about Fès, the first word that pops up is magnetic. This city is extremely charged. Something that you can feel, roaming around in the Medina. Within the Medina, in these very narrow streets, it's something that prints in your heart, in a way, in your soul.
The weather hasn't really been on our side. It's been raining all day, and I just heard that the big concert at Bab Makina, which is the main square, got cancelled because of the rain. They tried to postpone it, and then it got cancelled. And that's the fear I have for our gig, you know. And after all the time that all these musicians have put into it, the orchestra has put into it, it'll be a shame.
Well, we had some weather problem, and unfortunately we have to move it in another venue, which was the Bouzloud cinema, a very old cinema, like I guess you find in some quarter of Paris. Then it gave absolutely a new atmosphere and a new approach to this project.
My name is Cormac Byrne. I'm the percussionist, baritone player, drummer. It's just such a great show, such an interesting show, and you know, it can tour anywhere in the world really, and it's got that kind of mass appeal where we can, you know, get musicians from anywhere in the world to come in and play it.
It's the first time for me to play with a movie and to play Indian music, and I'm very interested in this, and it will be nice to play again.
Should we get flying plans planted on viewers? And it's been an epic morning of logistics, but we're here. We've just about sound checked, and show's in 3 hours.
The last few days have been amazing, working with all these guys and learning French, learning Arabic, and so now tonight I'm gonna welcome everyone, marhaba, to King of Ghosts, and then we're in the hands of the Ghost King.
So we had that very traditional Moroccan audience mixed with very intellectual people coming from France, from Spain. It was myself the first time that I saw King of Ghosts. I heard a lot about it, and I think it was a totally new experience for Fès Festival and also for Indian music. And the idea was to show that India is much more than that nowadays. Thanks to you, we have the chance to discover a new aspect of what can be done with Indian cultures. At the same time, it was very popular.